Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Kelly. This is KBellaBeauty, and today I'm here to give you my very first update on my 2019 project pan. Now, I will link the original video right here if you haven't had a chance to check that out. The lighting's really bad in that video because I was filming with my new camera and trying to play around with the settings and whatnot, so it is kind of a darker video. But you get the overall gist of the products that I chose for my project pan. Now, I want this year to be a year of redemption because my 2018 project pan went horribly and I did not do a good job. I did not do a good job at all. I had chosen 18 products to pan in 2018 and it just didn't go the way that I was hoping that it would go. So I do not have 19 products. I didn't do 19 in 2019. I didn't do 9 in 2019. I just picked some products that I wanted to use up in 2019 or try to pan or try to, get some good use out of. So we're gonna hope that my battery doesn't die. It's blinking at me. We're gonna get as far as we can get in this video, but I might be speed talking for that reason alone. Why don't we go ahead and jump into the video? Right off the bat, I want to start with some products that I do not have any progress on. One being this Kiehl's Daily Reviving Concentrate Oil. And I knew that I wouldn't get any use out of this in the first part of the year because I am pregnant. My skin is dry naturally, but it's extra dry during pregnancy. And this oil was not giving me enough hydration. So I'm going to start reaching for this as we get more into the summer months in Texas and get a little bit warmer. So I have not used that at all or made any progress on it. But I'm not too worried about it because I'm going to be using it in the near future. I also did not really make progress on my Kylie Cosmetics Matte Liquid Lipstick in Malibu, which was kind of a surprise to me because this is my absolute favorite liquid lipstick from Kylie Cosmetics. I absolutely love the shade. It's like one of those gray toned mauves, and it's a lipstick that I reach for a lot, but it seems that when I put lip products in my project pan, that I tend to not get as much use out of them. So I think I maybe only used that once or twice. I did not get a ton of use out of that. And let's jump to the other lipstick that I do have in here. It is by Charlotte Tilbury and it is in the shade Kim KW. This was a gift from my friend Smags, and I'm not using this up because I don't like it. I'm wanting to use it because she spent her money on it and it's sitting in my collection. So I do want to get some good use out of it. But you can see here, this is my little update. So the first line, the furthest line, or maybe I should put it like this. The first line right here was in January. I have used it a few times. Now we are down to there in March. I'm gonna keep using it. I actually didn't expect to have that much progress, but this was a lipstick that I took to work with me, left in my desk drawer. I'm going to continue to do so, and I just kind of apply it when I think about it when I'm at work. So minimal use there, but I did get some use out of it. And then I had to switch out a product. Originally, I had my Bite Beauty lip liner in 020, which is a nude. However, it broke. The cap got stuck, it ended up snapping in half. I just decided to scrap it. I threw it in the trash, and I'm actually pairing my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the shade Pillow Talk with my liquid lipstick and my Kylie liquid lipstick and my Kim KW to get some use out of it. This is much more of a pinky shade, whereas the Bite lip liner was a nude shade, but that's okay because you can still pair this with a ton of different lipsticks. So ignore this top line right here, that was the Bite Beauty, and just we're picking up right here. This is our starting point for the Charlotte Tilbury on March 19th, and this was the bottom of the page, so this went the long way. Now, let's jump into some success stories, some products that I've been doing really well on. I do have my Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. This is for all skin types, sensitive skin. I typically put this on one of my Shiseido cotton pads and use it to remove eye makeup. And you can see this first line right here is where we started in January. We are all the way down here in March, so I do not anticipate having any of this left by the end of the year. There is a ton in here still, so I think that it will probably take me a while to use up, but I think we'll get there. Another product that I'm really proud of is my foundation. I do have the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation in the shade Fairlight Sand. This top line is where we started in January. This bottom line is where we are right here today. And I think the thing that has been helping me use these products is that last year in 2018, I didn't really have a plan. Like, I had a monthly makeup picks going on, like a Shop My Stash, and I had new products that I was purchasing, and I had my project pan, and I didn't really have like a plan of attack on how to use everything. But as of this year, 2019, with this project pan, I decided that I would use my project pan products specifically on Tuesday and Thursday. I can use them other days, like I reach for this a lot, but every Tuesday and Thursday I would use all of my project pan items, and then that gives me time to try out other products, and on the weekends when I film to use whatever I'd like. But I'm getting down there on that foundation, and when I do finish that foundation up, I will probably substitute it with another foundation, but I'm waiting to use that up before purchasing another foundation. I do have a couple on my list that I'd like to try. Then I do have a concealer. This is the ColourPop concealer. It is completely rubbed off in the shade Fair 5. This top line right here was where we were in January. We are all the way down here now in March. I'm getting some good use out of it. I'm for sure going to be able to use this up, and I probably will repurchase this. I don't use it alone because it does crease a little bit, but I do like to use it to kind of highlight, because the Fair 5 is a very, very light shade. Now it does oxidize a little bit darker, but it is a very, very light shade, and so I like it to kind of brighten and highlight. So we are going to keep going with that one. I also threw my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in my 2019 project pan, and that was very strategic because I go through 2 or 3 of these a year, so I knew I'd be able to use it up. But like I said, 2018 was not successful. I wanted to be successful this time. So from the bottom here, this top part was where we were with the Brow Wiz in January. Now we are down to here, so I only have a little bit left. Luckily, the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale is coming up, and they have the Brow Wiz going on sale, so I can purchase another one. But once I finish it up, I'll probably just throw the other one in there, because it's a product that I use every single day, and I know that I can use it up and get some good use out of it. The next several products that I want to talk to you about, it's kind of hard to see progress unless I insert starting photos. So I will insert some starting photos right here, but I did pick my Hoola bronzer by Benefit. This was a product that I did have. Let me hold it over here so I can insert the picture here. I did have this in my 2018 project pan, and this was one of the only products that I was actually successful with. I did hit pan. I decided I wanted to keep it in my project pan because I did want to go ahead and use it up completely if possible. That's what I'm trying to do. I do have a couple new bronzers in my collection, so whereas last year this was my only bronzer and this was the product that I was using every single day, I'm now kind of trying out some other bronzers as well, so I'm not using this every single day, but I think I'm still getting a lot of use out of it. I think we have some progress going on there. Last year, I chose a couple blushes, and that was not a good idea because I did not get anywhere on either one. So I decided just to pick one blush, and that is Dallas by Benefit. These boxed blushes take forever to use, and you guys probably cannot tell, but I do have a little bit of a dip in here. So no pan yet, but we have a dent. We're getting somewhere. So I feel good that by the end of the year, I will hopefully be able to at least see a little bit of pan on this blush, see a little bit of silver at the bottom is my goal. Now I did start by having some pan on this Becca highlighter. This is Champagne Pop. It was the collab with Jaclyn Hill that is now permanent, and I don't think tied to Jaclyn Hill anymore. I did already have pan on here, but I can see that the pan is growing, that it's getting a lot more thin in the middle there, and I think we can expand our pan. I do really like this highlighter. It's a beautiful champagne shade. I feel like it looks very good on many skin tones. However, my highlighter collection has expanded greatly in the past couple of years, which is why I wanted to throw a highlighter in there, because I do like this highlighter. It is one that I fall back on and that I go to and I reach for a lot, but I don't think that I've ever panned or used up a highlighter completely, so I wanted to focus on that. I wanted to get some good use out of it and get my money's worth. The last few products that I have to talk to you about are some Makeup Geek eyeshadows. Now I do have them in this Z palette right here, but I didn't choose all of these, okay? We chose a couple. I have these two in the middle, Beaches and Cream and Creme Brulee. They already had pan on them. I'm not really sure if there's much of a difference there. I also threw in Tiki Hut, which doesn't look like it has a dent. I feel like these eyeshadows and the blush will probably be the two products that are very, very difficult for me. However, I did pick Shimma Shimma and I feel like I'm doing well there. You can't really see any pan yet, but there is a huge dip in the eyeshadow itself. So I think I'm doing pretty good there. But instead of doing an actual eyeshadow palette, I thought I would just focus on a few shades. And these are some shades that I can wear to work, that I can throw in with another palette. When I'm wearing other eyeshadow palettes, I can reach in there and try to use these bad boys up. So in a couple months, I haven't really seen too much progress here, but like I said, I do think that my eyeshadows and the Dallas blush will be the two most challenging products for me. But I'm gonna end it there, because like I said, we started with a low battery. My battery is blinking. I want to get this video done, wrapped up, edited, and up for you guys. So that is my Project Pan update. If you are doing a Project Pan, let us know in the comments down below. How are you doing? Have you used anything up? Are there any products that you are really, really excited about because you've made progress on? Otherwise, please make sure you're subscribed before you go so that you can be uploaded when I post new videos. I am back down to 2 videos a week as I prepare for my baby girl who's due at the end of April, but if you're subscribed, then you'll be notified when I post. However, it will be on Wednesdays and Saturdays instead of the 3 videos a week. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!